Hi guys, welcome to Positively IBS. On this channel you're going to find loads of tips, tricks, recipes and just to know basically what's good IBS foods and what's bad, so what's going to flare you up. I personally have IBS and have for almost 4 years now, and that is why I made this channel, just to help everyone out. So without further ado, I thought you guys would want to know a bit more about moi. So I did the 30 facts about me. So let's get started. Number 1. My name is Jessica and I am 26 years old. Number 2. I live in London, England. Number 3. I am 5'1" and I am really short for my age. People look at me and they think I'm about usually between 15 and 18 years old, which is kind of insulting, but apparently it's good. When I get older, I'll look a lot younger. And if I'm in my local supermarket or any supermarket and there's something on a high shelf, I usually have to, 1, climb up to get it, number 2, jump, or number 3, ask someone, which can be very annoying at times. Number 4, I am absolutely terrified of bugs. Anything that's like creepy crawly, like, oh, it makes my skin crawl. Anything really like wasps, bees, my mind's gone. I've just had a massive brain fart. I am sorry, guys. So wasps, bees, daddy long legs and spiders. Yet since I was a little girl I have always loved ladybirds, and that's a bug, so yeah, that is really weird. Number 5. My favourite flower is a pink or purple rose. Number 6. When I like a song I will play it over and over again, and when I mean over and over again I mean I will play it on a constant loop till I'm literally fed up with it. Number 7. My favourite song of all time is Chandelier by Sia. I love it. It's strong, it's beautiful. And another song I love by her is Titanium, but it's impossible to sing. So I always try and never succeed on that. Well, I think I'm very, not camera shy, but I get very bad stage fright, and I always have since I was little. But what I like about Titanium is that it builds and it's such a strong and powerful song. But Sia's hair is kind of really weird. I love her so much, but her hair is like this, and it's like, oh my goodness, how can you see her face? Well, that's the point. She doesn't want to get noticed, which is odd. Anyways, let's go on to the next question. Number 8. I am a complete germaphobe. Okay, so ever since I got ill in 2012, I've been a complete germaphobe. I will hand sanitize my hands ridiculous amount of times a day. I will deep clean my room in the winter, usually between 2-3 times a week, or maybe once every week. It just depends on how I'm feeling and also how my anxiety is as well, because I also suffer very bad anxiety. I love my hand sanitizer to bits, as I said, and I am a bit, just a teensy mincy bit OCD when it comes to hand washing. I have to do it in a very specific way, and I just need to know that my hands are clean, and when they feel clean, it's okay, they're not eat, and then that is that. So let's move on. Number 10. I can tell some dead cheesy jokes, okay? Ready? Alright. What's black and white, black and white, black and white, and black and white? What do you think? A penguin rolling down the hill. If anyone in the UK knows what a penguin chocolate bar is, yes, I got it off the back of there probably when I was about 19, and I still tell the joke to this day. And I know a few more, but I'm not going to hold up the video by telling really cheesy and really silly jokes. Number 11. I am still terrified of the dark. So when I was little, I used to have this little nightlight that plugged into the wall. It was a little, I think it was Peter Rabbit, and I used to think it was the coolest thing in the world. Well, I was about 8 years old, and to this day, I cannot sleep without any lights on. I have fairy lights on my bedroom wall, as you can see behind me, and I've also got two over there on my other wall. I might do like a house tour of my parents' house or a bedroom, but my bedroom isn't that big and there's really not that much to show, so that's that. But I've always been terrified of the dark, and actually, when I was 14, I got a lava lamp for a birthday present, and I used to think that was definitely the coolest thing in the world. And I really do miss it actually. I think I've still got it somewhere, but it was pretty cool, and I just love the colours of it. And I sleep with my iPod dock on for my relaxing music, so that's more light. So I'm one happy bunny, because Jessica Rabbit, bunny. Hey. Anyway, that was a bit cheesy, sorry. Number 12. My favourite food is barbecued ribs in a slow cooker. Oh my goodness, I swear I could live on them. I had them last night for dinner and I love it. They're just the barbecue sauce I put on top when I make it more crispy, and the crispiness and the smokiness, and I swear I can eat it. Another food I like, yeah, you can class it as a food, but it's really just skin and water, is cucumber. Ever since I was little, I've always loved cucumber. I don't know what it is about cucumber I love so much, but I just absolutely adore it. But my biggest all-time weakness has to be bacon. I am ridiculously addicted to the stuff. I don't know why, but it is just so, so, so good. Number 14, I think. So I have had pets in the past. I've always wanted a dog, but it's such a hassle having a dog, and I am yet to convince my mum to let me get a dog. But I have had 3 pet goldfish. One I bought at a fair when I was about 13 years old, and her name was Sophie, and she lived for I think a good 2-3 years, and then I think I went on holiday and I came back and she was dead, and I was devastated. I've also had 2 hamsters, Reuben, and I think his name was Reuben. I cannot recall, and I cannot remember the other one's name, but they both died. And they are buried outside in my garden. Rest in peace. Right, number 15. When I was 10, before my school disco, I had all my hair literally cut off. I had a bob like this, and it looked absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. I was about 9 or 10 years old. Thought again it was the coolest thing in the world, and I was definitely wrong because I could not wait for my hair to regrow back. This is my natural colour. I had highlights in the past, but I eventually let them grow out because I was just fed up with them. I've had red highlights, I've had blonde highlights, and so yeah, now look, you can see this is just completely natural, and it's dark brown, and I love my hair colour, and I'm in the process of letting it grow out, but I'm actually getting it trimmed on Saturday, so woohoo! Number 16. When I was younger, I had really thick curly hair. So this is my hair straightened, but when I let it dry naturally, it goes really frizzy, and it's like, whoa, it's like a little afro. It drives me up the wall. I will not leave my house unless my hair is straightened, and I cannot stand frizzy hair because it drives me legitimately mad. Number 17. My favourite TV show, and someone I absolutely love, oh my gosh, so dearly, is Ellen DeGeneres. She will cheer me up any day of the week. They had a big thing in the US, Ellie on the telly, to get Ellen on in the UK, and since I found her, I was like, oh yay! So I've been very happy about that. Haven't missed an episode, and I just love her. Someone else I do love is Paul O'Grady and Miranda Hart. Miranda Hart is actually a British comedian, and I think she is the funniest person in the world. When I was actually sick with the norovirus in 2012, I was home for a good 5 days, just trying to recover and get through it, and I just watched her on a continuous loop all day from the minute I woke up to the minute I went to bed. So she's really got me through a lot, and I just love watching her. Even if I'm anxious or I have a bad flare up, I'll just put on Miranda or Ellen or Citizen Khan, even, and he's hilarious. So I just love watching them, and they always cheer me up. Number 18? I am losing count, I'm sorry, guys. My favourite colours are pink and purple. As you can see, my wallpaper is all flowery. I've had this wallpaper, I think, since I moved into this house in 1999, and I'm legitimately desperate to change it because I'm kind of fed up with it now. And yes, that is a Vampire Diaries thing. Sorry. On the side to me, I met some of the cast a few years ago in 2010, I think it was, and that was pretty awesome. Number 19. Oh, I give up. Next question. I love playing sports. I've actually busted my ankle and I've got a really dodgy knee, so I can't play anymore. I used to love playing basketball. I used to go down to the park with my dad on the weekends and play basketball, and I was on the basketball team at school, and I went to football club, and I'm a massive Manchester United football club fan. Number, I think this is 21. My favourite holiday destinations is Egypt, because I have been interested in Egypt ever since I was about 8 years old, primary school. I was learning about it, and I just literally was so fascinated. I went to Egypt on a cruise a few years ago. I think not a few years ago, sorry, probably about 5, 6 years ago now, maybe longer. And I was just so curious about everything. It was a 6 hour trip to the pyramids from the port, and then 6 hours back, which I don't think my parents were very impressed with, but it was really interesting and I loved it. And also, my second place is I went on a Caribbean cruise when I was younger with my parents and my grandma, and that was the very first cruise I went on. I was about 9 and I loved it. Number 21. My favourite animals are dogs and horses. I absolutely love dogs, love horses. I used to actually volunteer at a horse riding centre which let disabled children ride, and I was there for a good 3 years, and my favourite horse's name was Spot, and he was a grey dapple, and to this day I still miss him because he actually passed away about a year after I left the horse riding stables, and I was absolutely devastated because I just loved him so much. And he used to love carrots dipped in Thousand Island dressing, which was really peculiar, but I adore horses. When I go on holiday, I actually find out is there a horse riding stables, and last year when I went away, I actually went to the stables 3 times. I went horse riding on a horse called Califer, and I went galloping on him, and I legitimately thought I was about to have a panic attack or a heart attack because he would not slow down, and I got a bit panicky, and then I walked him and fell over and really badly cut myself. And but he was a really sweet boy, and oh, I miss him, and I hope to go back someday soon. Number 22. I rarely ever wear makeup. I don't know why. I just feel like I don't need to wear it. It's a really peculiar thing. I wear makeup usually in the summer, or if it's like a really hot day. I never wear it when it's raining, but in the UK, hey, it's always raining, so that's not very nice. So I don't really wear makeup anymore. I wear it in the summer on really hot days, or if I'm on holiday in the evenings when I'm going for dinner or we're going out somewhere, or really I just don't really wear it. that often. I mean, I pay a lot of money for my makeup because makeup's expensive, yet I rarely wear it. But I just think I'm beautiful as I am. And God made you beautiful, everyone. That's not meant to sound religious or anything, but hey, it's true. Number 23. I'm completely addicted to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on my iPhone. I swear to God, again, I can play that all day, every day, without fail. It's so ridiculously addictive. And also, Subway Surfers is really good. I'm playing a new one as well, and I cannot remember the name of it. I'll leave it linked down below as well in case anyone, is into games on their iPhones, if you're bored. But it's a really cute game. It's like this little monster thing. You've got to jump. It's like Super Mario kind of, and you've got to jump on the other little monsters, and it's really cute. It's really, really fun. Number 24. I love, love, love cooking. I started cooking when I was at secondary school, and I did food technology, which was mandatory, and I just loved it. And I did a catering course, but I had to quit it because my ankle was bad, as I tore a ligament in it when I was much younger, and I couldn't really stand up for all those hours on my foot. I was getting swelling and a lot of pain, and it just really wasn't that fair on me. But to this day, I love cooking. I cook anything and everything. I like getting a recipe and just mixing it up and seeing what I can create. And my favourite channel for recipes is Tasty. I will leave the link to Tasty down below. It's an amazing channel. They've got really good recipes, really easy. I've made a lot of stuff via them, and I just love the stuff they post up, and the recipes are really good. Number 25, I think. I'm so sorry, I am losing count here, and I've got all my questions all listed up, and it wasn't easy, but okay. So right, number 25. My perfect dream home would be in a countryside, somewhere really quiet, with surrounded by loads of horses and dogs and cats, and obviously a family of my own. Number 27 or 26, sorry guys. When I was 13, I told my mum and dad I wanted to go into tropical medicine. I went into childcare instead, but I still read up on a lot of medical stuff. I answer my GP's questions for what that when they reply to me, I already know what they're going to say. I own a medical dictionary, and actually, when I was 18, I went into my local library, got a medical dictionary, and sat down for about 3 hours and read it. Just randomly for no apparent reason. Number 27. The first instrument I learned to play was a violin, and then I gave that up when I was about 11 years old, 11 or 12 years old, because I'd moved to secondary school and I just really couldn't be bothered with it anymore, but I was pretty good at it. Number 28. I love singing. I always have. I had singing lessons when I was at primary school, and at secondary school I used to do a lot of singing and to try to write my own lyrics. Unfortunately, I get really bad stage fright, so I get very nervous singing, and the only place I will be singing is in my bedroom or in my mum's car if nobody else is in the car, or if she's popped into a shop or something and I'm stuck in the car. I'll just literally sing and not really care. So, trying to get rid of that stage fright and all that good bad stuff. Number 29, 28, let's do 28, no, 29, sorry guys. My favourite TV of all time is Orange is the New Black. I watched one episode out of boredom before I was going to go to sleep because I couldn't sleep. So I went on my Netflix, looked at what was on there, and it came up. And I thought, oh, I've heard about this. It's meant to be really good. I'll give it a shot. I watched one episode and went out the next day and bought all 3 seasons on DVD and watched them within 1 week. I have now seen seasons 1, 2, 4, twice round, and I'll probably start it again when I go on holiday in October, because hey, what better to do when you're by the pool? Just relax and watch something you love, and it's really, really addictive as well. Number 30, last question. My favourite, all-time favourite Disney character has to be Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet, Roo, just all the Winnie the Pooh characters. I just love them. They are the cutest things in the world. I used to watch Winnie the Pooh on video when I was a kid, and since then I've just always loved it. I've seen all the movies, and when I actually went to Disneyland for my 21st birthday, when I saw Winnie the Pooh, I got a bit emotional. It's kind of embarrassing, but hey, you gotta get to know me. It was kind of embarrassing, and I kind of got really emotional about it, and I just ran up to him and gave him a big cuddle and got the cutest photo of him with me and Winnie the Pooh, and I was just so happy. I was like, yay, Winnie! I was like, I love you, because he's like the cutest bear in the world. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned, there's going to be more videos coming up. I plan to do one maybe once or twice a week, and also one live stream over the weekend. I will keep everyone updated when the live stream will be. It will either be Saturday evening, and so it would be Saturday morning if you're in the US, or either Sunday afternoon. I'm not entirely sure yet. It is 1:33 in the morning in the UK, so I'm sorry if I'm getting a bit tongue-tied. It is really late, but I know people are waiting for this, and I just kind of wanted to get it up and, you know, just up and registered onto the YouTube and just uploaded and sorted out and just get it up live, and woohoo, that'd be my first video, and 6th time lucky, because I get really camera shy, and this is going to help. So guys, stay tuned. There'll be a video up 1 or 2 times a week. I'm just going to see how it goes really to start off with, but it'll probably be twice a week. The next video is up to you guys, so let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see, and I will film it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe, the button is down below, and I will catch you guys on the other side. Okay, I was going to try to do something cool, but that didn't really work, so see ya!